Ravi and Priya were overjoyed when they found the old house in Dehradun. It was cheap, secluded, and had that classic charm. Arched windows, wooden floors, and ivy creeping up the walls. The owner claimed it has been abandoned for years. Strange, Priya had said, it doesn't feel empty. They moved in quickly. Life seemed peaceful and until the first night. Around 2 a.m., Ravi woke up to a scratching sound. He assumed it was rats in the walls, annoying but manageable. The next night it happened again, but this time closer. It came from the wall right behind their bed. Maybe it's squirrels, Priya whispered, pulling the blanket closer. Ravi nodded, but something bothered him. The scratches were too deliberate, rhythmic, like fingernails. Over the next week, the things escalated. The noises grew louder, scratches, taps, and whispers. Yes, whispers. Late at night, they would hear muffled voices from inside the walls. Priya once thought she heard her name, soft, almost breathless, like someone exhaling it directly into her ear. Priya. She screamed and leaped out of bed. They called an exterminator. He drilled holes, checked every crevice. No signs of rodents, but he said, frowning, this wall here is hollow. That confused them. The blueprint does not show any hollow space behind their bedroom wall. That night, Ravi decided to investigate. While Priya was at her parents' place for the weekend, he waited for the house to grow silent. And he took a hammer and flashlight and began to break through the bedroom wall. The wood cracked, dust flew everywhere, and then a gaping void. Not just a crawl space, a narrow hallway, dark and cold, scratching deeper than the house should allow. Heart pounding, Ravi stepped in. The passage was barely wide, enough to walk through. On both sides, the walls were scratched, deep coughs, like someone had crawled on their way through with broken nails. And then he saw it, a small wooden door at the end. He opened it. Inside was a tiny room, lit by the beam of this flashlight. No windows, no ventilation. And in the center, a rusted chair, chains bolted to the floor. A moldy mattress lay in the corner, and beside it a journal. Ravi picked it up. The first page read, they trapped me here. I screamed until my voice died. Now I wait. If you hear scratching, it means I am still awake. He flipped further. Don't let them close the wall again. I cannot go to silence. I need company. Ravi dropped the book and air grew thick. He turned to leave, but the hallway behind him was gone. Just more walls. He was trapped. Meanwhile, Priya returned home that night. The door was open, the lights were off. Ravi, she called out. No answer. She walked to the bedroom and screamed. The wall behind the bed was completely sealed again. No hole, no passage. But in the middle of the walls was a bloody handprint and carved into the wood. Thank you for setting me free. The police never found Ravi. They assumed he ran away, but Priya knew better. Sometimes, at night, when the house is quiet, she hears a scratching behind the wall again, softer this time, like nails trying to escape.